Yeah, you definitely need to have your cameras turned on because we're about to really turn you up. We're about to really give you what you need to set you up for the next 6 months, right? We've already knocked out the 6 months. Congratulations to everybody that made it. You're here, you're now, you're well, you're alive, you're healthy, you're abundant. Everything is working in your favor and you expect miracles and you get miracles. And that's what allowed you to get to these first 6 months. But now we need to set you up for the real to get you into these next 6 months. Can you feel me? Yeah, are we good with that? So, I always like to say, right, how we feeling? And, if people know, they know, right? Are you feeling, are you looking good? Are you feeling good? Or are you always good? Which one are you in the chat? Drop it in the chat. Are you looking good? Are you feeling good? Or are you always good? I think we always know what it is, right? I think we always good, right? We're always good. Drop it in the chat. You're always good. Nothing is going to stop you for not doing that. We have 76 on the call. I know my brother Johnny has 10 people over there in Toronto as well. So we're technically 86 deep. I know Nano's with the squad as well. I know we're probably about 96 deep. So we're pretty deep on this beautiful Sunday evening, right? And for those who don't know me, my name is Alex. People call me Swift as well. I am a Chairman 1000 here within this business. I am a Chairman 10 loading here within I Am Mastery Academy. And I'm so grateful to be hosting this call with my brother KD. Chairman 10 himself, and I'm ready to give you guys some sauce. Yeah, now what I ask you to do right now on this call, because we have time, but we don't got time, is to one, silence all notifications. Yeah, you want to be intentional with this call. You want to, of course, have your your pen and paper out. Yeah, you want to be able to take notes. And not only are you going to take notes, but you're going to apply this and you're going to teach it to your squad. Yeah, because I'm about to give you some sauce that you haven't learned at all. I guarantee it. Yeah. And the last thing is come with an open mind. Come with an open mind on this beautiful Sunday. And of course, we are going to go over logistics when we finish. All right. We'll go over logistics when we finish. But are we ready? Type it ready in the chat if we're ready. I don't know if you're ready. Are we ready? So I'm going to get into this. I'm going to give you guys some sauce. Yeah, type it ready in the chat if we're really here. 75 on the call. I'm super blessed and grateful. If you guys want to follow me, you guys can. I will drop it in the chat as well that you guys can follow me on IG. If you guys are going to post something, please tag me in it because we got to promote. You feel me? We got to make sure that we can get it locked in. But let's get into this. All right. So my goal for this for tonight is to not motivate you, is to not, tell you you're doing the best. It's to literally drive some inspiration into you so deep that you aspire to be something greater. I'm to inspire you so deep that you aspire to want to be something greater. And now what starts with that is self-discipline, right? And I've been studying, I study a lot of other individuals. I not only study Matt Rosa, Jason Brown, Alex Morton, Neno Torres, a bunch of individuals on this call that I continuously study, like Johnny, like my brother David. I'm watching these people. Don't get it twisted. I'm up every morning watching individuals, but I also take some time to study and watch things that I study. And so for me, the first thing about self-discipline that you need to understand, number one, right? You need to write this down, is what are the things that are robbing you of your self-discipline? Because before you even get into saying, I'm going to be self-disciplined, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, I'm going to eat, and I'm going to do all these things, you can't do that until you start to write down what's currently robbing you of your self-discipline. You feel me? And I'll share and I get vulnerable on this call because again, I'm not here to fake the funk on anybody, right? I'm currently right now going through a 3-day cleanse to work on myself. Like I'm doing only water for the next 3 days, like while I go to the gym, while I do personal development, while I do all the things that I need to do, because I'm going to show you guys how I take this to the next level, how I'm going to get to platinum, not even 2000, platinum 5000 chairman by the time we hit, Croatia. Like, what can I do to get myself there? And it starts with me reading all the toxic things out of my system. And that starts with what is currently robbing me. Well, sometimes the food is robbing me. Personally, if I'm honest, my kids love cereal. My kids love ice cream. Daddy loves to chill and have ice cream at 9 o'clock at night with the kids. So I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I know what's currently cutting me out, but you'll never not see me up between 3:30 and 4:30 doing what I need to do. So drop it in the chat right now. What's currently robbing you of your self-discipline? What's currently robbing you of your self-discipline? Is it Netflix, right? Is it sleep? Some people are sleeping 8-9 hours a day. That's cool. But if you want to have, if you want to get 6, 7 figures in this business, you want to take your trading to the next level, you need to be up. Is it sports? Is it the emotion of worry, right? Fear, social media? What is it? Let's get real with here. Yeah, my environment, organization, sleep environment, emotional anxiety, doing too much at some times. Absolutely. So within that, right? Because I'm going to go through a whole process right now. You, of course, need to schedule your time. You need to schedule with the things that are going to matter. There's things that are currently that do not matter right now. You need to keep that needle moving. That's going to help benefit you to that next level. Right now, scheduling your time is the most important thing, right? We always say this, show me your schedule and you can tell me your income, your future, and the results that you currently have in this space. You need to show me that, and that needs to be your priority weekly, right? I sometimes write it down, but I have it on my Google Calendar. So I just boom, 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 always making things happen. All right. There's habits that you got to keep to yourself, but there's habits that you need to cut. So what are some habits, small ones? We go small, we go micro to macro. A lot of people start automatically, they're like, I'm going to start my morning routine. I'm going 90 days. That's hella macro. You need to start with the micro. What's day one look like? What's the first discipline that you're going to give yourself? Oh, it's do a cold plunge. Oh, it's express gratitude in the morning. Maybe it's drinking water, meditation, sending 3 gratitude messages to your people. Maybe that's what starts the good habits. But you just expect to all of a sudden get to 90 days and think that it's cool. Fam, I did 220 days. David's 300 some days. I'm watching people again. I watch the greats. I study people. I know what goes on. I know the people who are in momentum right now. And you need to then move into, right? Because then we're going to get into the training. This is the precursor to the training that I'm about to give you guys. Yeah. We have to do this first. The number 4 is train your brain to be disciplined. And this one's going to rattle some things right now. When you're doing, sorry, hold on. My notes is right here. I'm going in right now. I'm about to spaz. I was about to spaz right now. Your ability to be disciplined, right? Your ability to be disciplined will be a lot easier than you not being disciplined. Your ability to be disciplined will be easier than your ability to not be disciplined. Do you ever realize, like, on days that you're not disciplined, when you just throw off your diet, you eat whatever you eat, you don't get on calls, you don't get on Go Live, you don't study, you don't hit the phones. Do you realize you're a lot more exhausted in that day than you are actually being disciplined? Like, I'm fired up right now. I haven't had no food at all today. I've been on calls back to back and I feel so great. I feel like I can go run through a wall right now. And I'm pretty sure I can if you give me the strength for it. Like, I know what I can do because my discipline is savage right now. I'm on point right now. Nothing's going to stop me. Not the relationship, not the kids, not the back office, not the GV, none of that, not a blown account. Nothing stops me because my discipline has allowed me to be easy. The way I think and the way I grow and the way I move and groove is easy now. But the constant, I'll do it later. The constant, it doesn't make no sense. The constant, I don't want to listen to my mentor. Well, yeah, Naz, when it acts a fool, trust me, that was on Friday for me. But I didn't even take the trade, so it's all good, right? So I'm saying this. Now, the training that I'm going to get into, right, because I want to give my brother KD some time, and I'm going to get into this really quick, and if we got to stay over, we'll stay over. I think we're ready to lock in. But it's about becoming the dominator. Write that down. This is the main trading. Become the dominator. We've already gone through, right? We're going to start writing down what's not serving us. We got to map the schedule out. We know those things. We got to keep promises to ourselves, and we got to train our brain to be disciplined. But now you need to become the dominator. And number 1 is genius is 99% perspiration. Genius is 99% perspiration. You need to work hard. What do I mean by that? Talent is a given, but work is what it takes. You are all talented human beings on this space. You have a God gift. You have a God willing a talent. You know what can get you here right now. But your ability to work hard doesn't match what you want in your mind. So therefore, you need to work harder. what does Kobe Bryant, what do all the greats do? They work in practice, and although practice may be boring, that's what sets you up for the win. If you guys study the great Kobe Bryant, what did he say, fam? He said, if being hard on my team in practice is easier, yeah, if training my team for a game 6 in practice is easier, then losing will be harder. Like, you got to understand that, fam. Like, you gotta understand that you're in practice, you're putting in the reps. It's got to be so much harder than a game 6 finals. It's got to be so much harder, because when you get there, it's easy. When you see people flinch something in your face, when the back office, when one of your top leaders all of a sudden leaves, when the trade didn't hit, and now you're emotional and you're laying in bed and you feel like everything's moving. You thought this, you thought that. Yo, fam, wake up. Wake up. You've been working in practice. You've been doing your morning routine. Have you? I don't know. You've been showing up every day. You've been on Go Live. Have you? I don't know. I told my team that too. I'm like, yo, you're telling me you're on Go Live, but I don't know if you're actually on Go Live, because I drop my post when I'm on Go Live. But you're telling me you're on Go Live. Okay, you're on Go Live. Let's fact check somebody right now. What is the blockchain? Can you drop it right now that you know? Do you know what accumulation versus distribution is for smart money? Do you know the difference within your e-commerce store versus, an Etsy versus a Shopify store? Do you know these things off top that you can start helping people on? Because if you don't, then you're really not being a product of the product in this business. You're not practicing what you need to practice in order to be a vessel to be able to help other individuals get what they need in this space. You can't even tell me what an order block is. You can't tell me what an imbalance is. Come on now. But you're a trader. Woo. You can't even tell me how the scalper works. You can't tell me how impulse works. You can't talk about that, but you're saying you're so there. Yeah, I get on Go Live. Okay, you get on Go Live. So what did they talk about on Monday? Because I'm constantly informing my audience what goes on every single week, which is why you see Mondays is for motivation. I'm on MMX. That's my talk. Wednesdays is for Market Wednesdays. I'm on the calls. I'm learning about what's going on in the news. Fridays is for Crypto Fridays. I'm constantly informing myself on what goes on for crypto, fam. But you're saying you're not having the results that you want in this business. I'll school half of you on crypto right now. No cap. Respectfully. You need to practice. Neno said, you want to know what's crazy? Is that a lot of you guys take Neno for granted, because when I was on the call for Neno, I had to work to get on the call with Neno. He never used to answer my phone call like he does, like it's lit, like he calls me now, like we're brother, like he's my brother and everything. But like, I had to work to get him on a call. I had to work to have him text me back. And what I did was I constantly just put the grind in. He was like, okay, show me what the scalper does. Okay, show me what this does. Show me what that does. All right, bet. We were on a call for 3 hours just to learn how to invite, because I kept getting it wrong. That's the grind that it takes, fam. The next one, right? I want to move forward. I want to move forward. I want to move forward. Let other people around you be nervous. You see how the way I talk my talk, a lot of you guys are probably nervous. Maybe some of you guys think like, nah, I can hang. You can't. It's okay. I know KD can hang. I know Jess can hang, right? I know David can hang. I know certain people can hang, but I know a lot of you can't hang. When I bring that heat, you're not going to be able to match that, because you need to match me in a game 6 when when we're backed up against the wall. You need to feel, and you need to be, and you need to already think that you're that person. You need to dress to impress. And when other people get you in that level, right? When other people match that energy, when other people are like, you know what, boom, they're trying to shake you a little bit, you're calm. You're cool as a cucumber. Because what you've been through, can't nobody test you. What you've been through, can't nobody test you. Fam, you can't test me. I've been homeless 3 times. I've slept under Poly Pavilion trying to stay warm. You can't test me with this business. You can't test me with another blown account. I've blown an account with my son in my arms, crying my eyes out. You can't test me when I know I'll be a 6-figure, 7-figure trader. But you get tested because you missed the trade. You get tested because you just hit P150 and someone left you. Come on, wake up. Some of y'all are really, really young. A lot of us are older too. Some of y'all are young. Cut the crap about this. You either loyal or you not, respectfully. Because a lot of us older ones, we're loyal. When we're young, we want to just scramble. If it doesn't work for ourselves, we leave. If it doesn't work for ourselves, we go here, we go there. You ain't intimidating nobody. You're not making me nervous because I know I'm still going to be here. I'm still here. My team, 15 of them have been with me for a year. Some of y'all team haven't been here for more than 2 months. And there they go right there in the chat. Come on. Come on. Don't just dominate. You need to intimidate, fam. Who are you? Instill that fear-based image. You know, like, I don't know who, man, my boy Lalit said it earlier. We were on the call. But my boy, he was like, when somebody flinched the ball at Kobe, like they flinched it right at his face and he was just staying cool, like, all right. And then he schooled them, literally like the next play. That's how you need to feel. You don't need to just dominate. You need to intimidate, fam. You need to have the mindset that you won't think like anyone else. Nobody thinks like me. Nobody thinks like KD. Nobody thinks like Jess. Nobody thinks like Femi. Nobody thinks like, I'm naming people here, Valerie, Eli, Define. Nobody thinks like you. But you constantly think like other people in order to get these results. If it's not working for you, then maybe you need to do something different. Maybe you need to start thinking different, talking different, acting different, being different. Because no one's like me. The way I light the room up, no one's like me. No one's going to be like my energy because you don't have my story. And that's the next one right here. Number 4 is have the sense of historic. Fam, I'm going to keep it a stack with you right now. I'm going to keep it a real stack with you with this, right? And we're going to get into this right now. I got a couple more minutes. Most people, and some of you right now, the reason why you aren't self-disciplined is because it doesn't mean anything. You don't think it means anything to you. You don't think it means nothing to you to not get on Go Live. It means nothing. It means nothing to you to work hard. It means nothing to you to get up early after you continuously lie to yourself that you're going to get up early. It means nothing to you, man. I'm going through it right now. I'll speak it, man. I'm going through it hard with my relationship right now. And I'm working on it to get better because I'm not going to leave that to then be forward with this. I got to make sure that they both step back to go forward. I keep it a stack with you guys, man. I'm not BSing nobody. If there's any kids on here, my apologies. But you don't think it means anything. You have something great. You have a solution. You don't have an opportunity. You have a solution to transform your family, your life, everything that you want. But you continuously keep saying, it's not worth it. I know more than the educators. I don't need to be on the educators no more. I don't need a scanner no more. I don't need an application no more. I don't need a service anymore. I'm going to run the calls the way I run them. Neno's 4-step invite doesn't mean nothing. His, you know, the way he does his 4-step system doesn't matter. I'm going to run my system. But your system constantly has holes in it. But your system constantly has a pipe breaking. And then you blame, and then you pick the finger and you go like this, oh, that person told me to do this. Come on now. You are the one. You need to understand that you're willing to win and that your willingness is not for sale. You need to say it. My why is not for sale, fam. Like my why is not for sale at all. Can nobody shake me? None of these companies that try to recruit me, that try to recruit KD, try to recruit Neno, nobody is going to shake this tree because it's rooted and it's planted till the day I die. I'm locked in with Neno. I told him this. And when I told him when I was going to be in his organization, I told him this. I'm his left. KD's his right. The women are the backbone to this organization. You are historic. And the last one that I'm gonna give you guys right here, oh my baby, is you need to never be satisfied. You need to never be satisfied. When I hit my goal, right? I hit, enrolled 15, 16 people in 1 week. I was like, boom, I'm going to Platinum 1000. I did what I did. I reached burnout. I reached burnout because I've been going ever since I started with Nano back in last year in April, May. My apologies, son. You guys, my son is here, which is fine because that's daddy mode. So when that took place, it happened. I stopped doing what I was doing when I was sleeping on the couch last year at my mom's, rebuilding everything. I wasn't hitting the phones as much. So what I decided to do was rebuild myself. I stopped being satisfied. I stopped being satisfied with my results, right? I started reading U Squared, 1 chapter until it changes my life. Not, I'm going to read the whole book. I read the same chapter until it gives me the breakthrough. Because I'm not satisfied. I'm not satisfied. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to keep building. I said, you know what? Networking events every Tuesday. I'm at networking events. I do home events. I'm going to go talk to people every single week. I'm going to do the things that make me not satisfied, that keep me uncomfortable. You have to stay with it, fam. You have to stay in that uncomfortability. You hit it, you need to humble yourself. You develop a new leader, humble yourself. Because now when you develop a leader, you think you know it all. Never be satisfied. The 1% better is you right now. You're saying I'm getting 1% better, yet you're constantly doing the same 1%. That's not getting you better. Ooh, don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. You keep saying I'm getting 1% better, but you're doing the same 1%. That doesn't make you get better. Oh, I'm going to do the same morning routine. Okay. The same morning routine. I'm going to think of the same topic, the same thing, but you need to start evolving that. Life is an upgrade. Life is an upgrade. You're that new iPhone. You're that new Apple Mac. You're that new thing in life that continuously upgrades and never downgrades. That's why we say we're never down. We're either up or we're getting up. And so this last thing I'm going to say to you guys, and it's a quote, it says, excuse me, can you be committed to the process of what you're doing, but not emotionally attached to the outcome? Can you be committed to the process, the pullbacks, the go lives, you not understanding it, you feeling like you're learning the same thing and it's not making sense, right? You're hitting up people, you're going about it different ways and it's not working. And you're trying to make it happen and you're doing what you can every single day. You're just saying, I'm going to keep going until my will is not for sale. I'm going to keep going and not be emotionally attached to the outcome. And it will change. It will change, fam. I promise you. So I hope that you guys got value on this call today from myself. I just want to say I value you guys. I honor every single one of you guys. I'm going to talk my talk. I could really go and rip you guys a new one, but I don't need to. But this individual that I'm about to bring up right now, is going to leave you with some incredible gems. I feel like we've always been able to connect. I've always been able to ask him intentional questions, but it was when we were at Break the Code, when we both locked in, like tears, like intense praying. At Break the Code, it was different, y'all. At Break the Code, people were like, yo, you guys are chairman. We were walking around like, hell yeah, we're chairman. Like, we know what it is because we are the forefront of this company right now. And we just continue to lock in. And we were like, yo, you're reading U Squared? Yo, I'm reading U Squared. Yo, you're doing this training? Yo, I'm doing this training. Like, yo, what system are you? Yo, we're using everything is all together, which is why I say I'm the left, he's the right. And without this individual right now, the momentum would not be started within our organization. We have a lot of great updates. We have a lot of great things that are going on, but I just want to give this man his flowers. His why is stronger than ever. It inspires me to continue to make my why stronger. But I just want to say, KD, I value you, bro. I honor you for everything that you're doing, the events, the people that you're impacting, the lives that you're changing. We're going to continue to do this even bigger and better, bro. And we're not stopping until we at the top of this, top of this compensation plan and whatever we desire and whatever we want. Take it away, my brother.
Thank you, my brother Alex. Yo, real quick, fam, give it back to my brother Alex. Drop some flowers in the chat box real quick for my brother, man. And thank you, bro, for that beautiful edification, that beautiful training, bro. And like he said, man, it's amazing. I'm gonna share this quote with you because it's a quote that, I've been living by. And it's a quote that when I made that decision back when I was actually here in Arizona, that I went all in into this business, I actually said this, and it's true. It's like best friends admire you for what you've been through, right? But a mentor, a coach, a leader, a person that you meet here in this journey that becomes your best friend and becomes your brother, admires you for the future self you that you're going to become. And that has been Alex for me, man. Alex has been that future brother that he just focuses and admires me for the future me. And I also admire him for his future self. So real quick, bro, I want to give it back to you, man, and fire training, bro. And I just hope that you guys really took these notes and really understood what Alex said. You know what I'm saying? Because guys, look, in this time that we're on right now, like he was saying, right, is we got to be, our willing is to win. It's not to sell our willing. Right. We have to be willing to win, man. And I have a couple minutes here and I want to share a couple things that I've been experiencing. Like he said, my why just got bigger, man. My why really got bigger. I have nothing to lose, but I have everything to gain. And I want every single one of you guys to be here on this call today and like, yo, turn your cameras on. You could be cooking. You could be chilling. You could be vibing. Turn your cameras on, man. I want to see all these beautiful faces. I want to see all these beautiful smiles. And I'm super grateful, you know what I'm saying, that I'm here today. I'm going to be honest, guys. I haven't even really slept. I've been on the road. I was on an 8-hour drive out here from LA here to Phoenix. And right here, right now, we're just doing a quick culture day in Arizona right now, here in Chandler. And it's just been call after call, and it's just beautiful to see and just be here. So real quick, guys, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to give you something that has been really just hitting me different, okay? And this right here that I'm going to give you is a word, okay? I want you guys to play close to the word, because this word that I'm going to give you is going to be a word that we're all going to take, and we're going to take into this new season, right? Because we're in June, okay? June just started. Okay, we're 6 months into the new year and June just started. Okay, and I really want you guys to do me a favor and write this word down for me. Okay, and I'm gonna give you this word, and if you're taking notes, write this down on your paper. And I want you to circle this word at the end, because I'm gonna give you the gift. Okay, here we already fired up. Okay, and I'm just gonna add more wood to this fire that we have going on, because like Alex said, we are the forefront of I am. Okay, I am USA. Who's running this thing like us, right? Draw some us in the chat box, because it's us. It's only us, right? We are the fire. We are the inspiration. We are the example. So guess what, guys? I'm going to give you this word, and this word that I'm going to give you guys, I really, truly want you guys to apply this word moving forward, especially in the summer season, okay? The first word that I'm going to give you guys is the word G, okay? The word G identifies goals, okay? Now, goals, I want you guys to start. I'm going to speak. I'm not going to write down. I'm just going to write down the words, and I'm going to go and speak. So take notes, because note takers are shakers. Note takers are not money makers. They're shakers. They're going to shake after this, right? So we have 90 plus students here. I know my bro Johnny's out there. David is out there in North Carolina, Canada. I see you, bro. And we just finished doing a lock-in call. So I already know the type of vibe and the energy that's in the room. But I see everybody here with this light right now. So this light that I'm going to give you, like I said, I'm adding more fire to you, okay? So the first word is goals, okay? We're 6 months in, guys, into the new year, okay? I want you guys to really identify your goal, okay? You break down this goal. This is your dream, okay? What is the goal that you want to accomplish, right? A lot of us break down goals, and some of us here right now, drop a check in the chat box if you have hit some checklists on your goals already, right? I have hit some checklists on my goals so far this year. It's only been 6 months, right? But I want you guys to really, truly write down your goal, okay? What is the dream life that you want? You break it down. What does that dream life look like? What is that? What does that identify? What is the work that I need to do right now here in this moment? What is the next logical step that I need to take here today? It may be this call right now. It may be this call that just clicks that you're like, man, this is it, right? So you could go accomplish your goal. I feel like a lot of us set this goal that we want to go chairman 10, right? But guys, look, chairman 10 is there, but for you to become chairman 10, you first need to become a chairman 5,000. You need to first become a chairman 2,000. You first need to become a chairman 1,000. You see how I changed the vocabulary from platinum to chairman? Because some of us, we set the standard of like, yo, I'm gonna be platinum. And you just stay at platinum for a minute. Remember, what you speak about, you actually become. If you want to be a platinum, just talk about platinum. But if you want to become a chairman, start saying chairman 150, chairman 600, chairman 1,000. If that's the dream, that's the goal, bet, let's accomplish that dream and that goal. But what's the next logical step that we need to take here today to actually make this happen, right? And I started to really understand this, like, yo, goals that we write down, we focus so much on this goal that we live that goal, that we focus on that, but we don't focus on here. What's gonna get us there is by us tracking our goal backwards, not forward. That's the only mistake that we all make. And I get it, because and the only way that I could relate to you here today is because I made that mistake. I was living so much in the future moment that I forgot about the present moment. I forgot all the gifts that God had for me. You know what I'm saying? God has so much gifts for you right here, right now in this present moment. But what's the next logical step that you need to take for your goal? What's the next logical step for you to become that version of yourself? What is that next logical step that you need to take to bring more value to this organization? What is it? Some of us right now, we feel like we aren't activated because things in our lives are hitting. Trust me, if you knew what happened to me these last 14 days, you would look at me and you'd be like, bro, what? And I'm gonna tell you here in this call, right? And I want you to feel bad for me, but I want you to really understand that I don't do this just to do this. This is not about me anymore. This is about the people. This is about what's next, right? So I really focus on your goal. What is your goal this week? What is the logical step that you need to take for this next goal? What are you gonna do today here, not tomorrow, not tonight, right? Today here on this call right now, what's that decision that you're gonna make, right? Because that decision that you're gonna make is gonna reflect on what's gonna happen this week, right? It's gonna reflect, okay? The next word that I have for you is R, okay? This word R is gonna be reprogram. Guys, you gotta reprogram our minds, okay? And what do I mean reprogram our minds? Reprogramming your mind is you gotta unlearn the information that they have taught you your whole life to learn this new information. I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. Look, I'm reprogramming and deleting these new files, and I'm starting to read new files. Look at this. I got GoPro in Spanish right here, right? Why? Guys, look, I'm walking on stable grounds, but guess what? I need to reprogram and actually go back to the fruits that actually got me here. I'm a Latino, right? Who's a Latino in here? Drop a Latino in the chat box, right? Guys, look, we be preaching in English, English this, English that, but yo, reprogram your mind and go back to the fruits of labor that actually got you here where you're at today. And it's my Latins. I got to go build a Spanish team. I have a French team. I don't even know French. The way that I talk to them is through Google Translator, right? Or I have an English speaker that translates for me out there in Canada and Montreal. Now I'm diving deep into GoPro. GoPro was what really got me into building this business. So why not go teach them the roots in the Spanish, in the Latino community? Think about it, guys. There's Latins right now in Mexico. There's Latins right now in Dominican Republic. There's Latins right now. There's Latins right now. Come on, my brother. What's good with you, man? You, everybody. Let's get it right. There's Latins right now, all parts of the world that need the information that you need. Trust me, the world is changing right now. Guys, you go and look at airports. And who's going to Croatia here? Drop a Croatia in the chat box, right? We're going to Croatia, Europe. In Europe, they got robots that are going to check you in. Don't you think that they're going to bring these robots to the US? But guess what? You got to get reprogrammed with this. There's people that are losing their jobs in these third world countries. But guess what? We got to reprogram our mind. We got to be the change to reprogram our mind to save this world. I'm going to be 100% with you. I Am Master Academy is the best thing that ever happened to me because it actually expanded my mind. I had to reprogram my mind with the information. I tell Nano every single day, he could tell you, he could show you screenshots. I annoy him with gratitude every single day because, bro, when Nano found me, Guess what? I had the physical side of success, but I didn't have no spiritual side of success. I was lost in the sauce. But he gave me the biggest key and the biggest nuggets that I needed in this journey, which it was reprogram. He said, KD, you got to delete these new files, brother. You guys cool, right? But you got to get these new files in you. Okay, so that's what I want from you guys. Reprogram your mind. Right now, you may not be reprogramming your mind. You're reiterating the same information that you were here a year ago. I don't care if you've been here in IM 3, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, bro. Good job, my brother. Good job, my sis. Look, you got to reprogram. We're in a whole new world right now. There's whole new people. This is a whole new generation. I got 16, 17-year-olds that want to join my business, right? I was just in New Mexico, 16, 15-year-olds in the room like, yo, bro, I want to trade, bro. What's up? I'm like, yo, I got to start you with e-commerce, sis. But no, what's up? Reprogram your mind. I got them listening in the mornings with Nana. I got them listening to Bob Proctor. I got them listening to these new information in this new file, right? Very, very important. Now, the next word, like I said, I don't got too much time, but I'm gonna go through this, right? The next word is I, okay? We all need to identify, okay? Identify who to work with. And what do I mean by that? Who's my leaders? Drop a 7 in the chat box if you're a leader, right? I should have 92 plus people dropping I'm a leader in the chat box, right? Because we're all leaders. A leader is not a rank, okay? I don't need no chairman's 150s, no 2 and 3s, no chairman one. Yo, I need 92s. I am a leader in the chat box, right? You're not a leader yet because you haven't made the decision. You're not a leader yet because you haven't identified yourself as a leader, okay? And I got to tell you that. I got to speak to you like this. The only way that I can meet you where you're at is by me telling you exactly what you need to hear, okay? Now, as a leader, you need to look at the people who are around you. Who are the withdrawals and who are the deposits that you're talking to every single day? Who are you texting? Who are you DMing, right? Who are you speaking to? Now, as identifying who to actually work with, you need to understand, am I teachable or am I coachable? Where is that at? Guys, look, I have worked with hundreds and thousands of people. I have helped people reach the success that they want. But one thing that they slip up on, and I see it all the time, is that they don't know how to give credit back. And that's okay. You don't need to give me credit. But guess what? I just understand where your teachable and coachability index is at. You see what I'm saying? You got to understand that. But you need to identify who to work with. Right now, I'm in the best flow in my life. And I thank God every single day for that. Why? Because I had to eliminate a lot of energies from me. I actually had to get a second phone and be like, yo, this is my personal phone. Only certain people got that number, right? Because the energy, you got to identify who to work with. As a leader, you got to identify who to work with, who to actually listen to, okay? Who to bring around you. I'm telling you guys, this all affects everything that we're doing in this journey, right? Because energy does what, guys? It transfers. Energy transfers. Energy transfers. And in the summer, you got to identify who to work with. Trust me, not everybody's going to finish this race with us. 100%. I've been here August 29th. I'll have 3 years. You know how many people told me, yo, bro, we're going to go chairman. Where you at, bro? Those are the first people to leave. You know how many people told me like, yo, bro, I'm ready to launch my business. But one thing that I identify is those that don't post and document the journey. Those are the ones that are going to quit faster than anybody else. Don't let that one go over your head. For my leaders that actually want to build this business, right? Those that don't document the journey or are not hesitant to post on social media, those are the first ones to leave your business. 100% with you. And 100%, this is you on this call listening to this, like, damn, bro, I'm not posting on social media. Well, my brother, you got to activate. My sis, you got to activate. You got to start posting on social media. People need to see what you're doing. People need to see the work that you bring, the work that you're doing. Trust me. Trust me, right? Identify, guys. Identify who to work with. What work are you putting in? You got to identify this. You got to identify it, right? Next word. Next word is going to be never give up. And what do I mean never give up? Guys, look, never give up. Keep going. Keep going, guys. Keep going. There's 2 reasons why people quit. Okay? There's 2 reasons. One, they didn't do anything. The second thing is they didn't ask enough questions. They didn't ask for help. Don't be like I was. I was the person that I never used to reach out for help. And I felt like my blessings were just going over me. But I never asked for help. I never asked for help. But then I started to understand 6 months into the journey, I started to understand like, man, bro, I'm 2 and 3 in the back office. Nano came to my house. I told them straight up, like, yo, bro, if you really, he was in Tulum, vibing, having the best time of his life. And I told him, bro, you want to take me serious? Pull up to my house. He pulled up next day, boom. And I have him here at my house. And I'm over here like, damn, bro, I never asked my boy for questions. I never asked for help. I was closing my own blessing. And once I told them like, yo, let's build this, I went P600 in 13 days. Chairman 600 in 13 days. I went Chairman 1000 in 2 months. And now I show others how to do it in less than 14 days, in less than 2 months. It's a blessing, but we got to be able to find the people, right? Never give up, guys. Never give up. Trust me. I was telling Nano before I got all this recognition that I'm getting now, before I'm stepping up, I was doing this. I was doing this already, but I was telling Nano like, yo, put me on, bro. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know how many times I got overlooked, but I never gave up. You know how many times I had to close, I had this, I had that, boom. Overlooked all the time, and I never gave up. Why? Because I knew when God wants me to win, God is the elevator and the architecture of my success. No one's going to stop me. Even if you like me or you don't, you're not going to stop me because I'm on God's timing. That's it. 100% with you, but never give up. You may be here on this call. You may be the most polished leader ever in this team, in this call. It don't matter. You may be doing the most. You're outworking your mentor. You're outworking your coach. But yo, when it's your time, don't give up. And when you get a little bit of clout, don't forget where you started from, man. I never forget where I started from. Never. I always give the credit back. Always. And I always give the credit to source. 100%. Right? Next word is D. D stands for discipline. Okay? D stands for discipline. My fault, I spelled that wrong. Hold up. Discipline. Right? Guys, you got to stay disciplined. And if you don't know what discipline is the ability to give yourself a command. You got to give yourself a command. You got to give yourself a yes, sir. And follow straight through. Be ambitious, man. Every single day. Know that every day is going to be one step closer, man. You know, my mom taught me that. My mom told me that, man. This last 14 days, my mom taught me that. She told me like, yo, one more day, just keep going, keep pushing. We're going to push through. We're going to push through. I still see that light in that tunnel. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing every single day. Doesn't matter how hard it gets. Stay disciplined, man. Every single day, lay a brick. Journal every single day. Pour into your cup every single day. Yo, this summer, I'm telling you guys, this is the summer. This is the summer. This is yeah, I feel so good. Like, I feel great. But I know for all of us to feel great, I know this energy is coming from Neno. I know this energy is coming from Matt Rosa. I know this energy is coming from Jan Ellis. I know it's coming from Mina. I know this energy is coming from Darwin. I know this energy is coming from all of us. It has to start at the top. And when it starts at the top, we bring this energy here to all of us, right? All of us. Guys, I'm like, stay disciplined. Don't stop, okay? Whatever it takes. Everybody drop whatever it takes in the chat box. Next word I got for you guys is energy. We need to have this energy in the chats. We need to have this energy with ourselves. You see how Alex came into this call, energized, lit. He got me fired up, right? So I'm here feeling his fire. Guess what, guys? Do the work, show what you do. You in leadership chats, show your energy, show your voice. The DM prospects, don't send them a long ass text. Guess what? Send them a voice. Let them feel your energy. You're in the same state as your prospects. Meet with them. I'm eating at coffee shops. I was in LA bringing prospects to places they never been to before. They're like, yo, bro, where you from, bro? I'm like, yo, this is my city, man. Right? Bring that energy every single day. You get to work, guys. Think about it. You get to do this. I get to do this call here today. I get to be here and not only just spread my value, but spread my gems, everything that I have learned in this journey. Remember, guys, positive energy equals the opportunity that everybody needs. Why you think I drop a message every single day? Every single day I drop a message of the day because tomorrow is never promised. But you got to share your energy. Okay? What we look at what's bad, other people look at what's good. You feel like your life is bad right now, just for a second, you're just experiencing that. You're just experiencing that. Watch what's going to happen with this next momentum, man. Watch what's going to happen. The next word that I got for you guys is results. Everybody say results in the chat box, man. Results. Results drive behavior. Behavior drives energy. Energy drives new students into this business. 100%. So guys, results, go get results. I'm getting paid on this call right now. On this call right now, look, I'm getting paid. Blue screens. It's my favorite color, blue, right? Blue screens, right? I'm getting paid on this call. Show your results. Become a result, right? Christopher Terry, the #1 trader in the world. What did he do? He created a platform to teach us how to trade, to be independent traders, to get results so we could do what? Become independent traders. But you know what happens in this journey is like people make too much money and they forget where they come from. They forget to give the value back to Chris Terry. That's why we have a compensation plan. 100%. Go get results. Don't focus on building. Focus on results. Be results driven. I'm results driven. You can ask anybody on my squad. Everybody on my squad is results trading. And people who left my squad, talk to them. They will tell you, yeah, bro, we trade. 100%. You got to know how to trade, man. We have the blueprint to go and trade. Next word I got for you guys. This is something that I've been working on, which is self-confidence and self-image. I focused on these things for a whole year. You could talk to Nano about this. He gave me the blueprint right here. Nano told me straight up, KDs, focus on small wins every single day. You woke up today, you made your bed, that's a win. KD, you read your goal card today, bro, that's a win. You journaled today, that's a win. You went to the gym, bro, you walked for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, bro, that's a win, bro. Celebrate that, celebrate that, celebrate that, celebrate that, celebrate that, celebrate that, right? You got to celebrate these wins. Because when you celebrate these wins, that starts building that self-confidence. When you celebrate these wins, that starts to build your self-image. You start to smile more, right? He told me to do an exercise, get in front of the mirror and smile for 100 times. Just smile. Just show your teeth, bro. You have beautiful teeth, go show it, right? It's just smile. Any situation you're experiencing, just smile at it. Build this self-confidence, because when you build this self-confidence, guess what starts to happen? You start to build this momentum into you. You start to build this fire into you. The next S that I got for you guys is change your belief system, okay? Change your belief system. And what do I mean about changing your belief system? There's 3 things how you change your belief system. Number 1 is you got to see it. The next one, you got to hear it. And the next one is what? You got to experience it. You got to experience all these things. This is how you change your belief system. You got to go and see it. Bet. The goal is chairman. Bet. Go. You got to see yourself as chairman. You got to smell like a chairman. You need to hear chairmans right now in this business, active chairmans. You need to go hear to them. You need to go ask them questions. You need to go be around them. You need to go experience what a chairman experienced. You know what I do every single Friday? I go and have calamari, a water with lime, or I go have a wine at a top 5 rooftop. Anywhere I'm at. That's an investment I make on myself. You know how much is that? 30 bucks. That's 3 pips in the market, right? I go spend 3 pips every single Friday on myself. That's 2 sales in my e-commerce store. Look at the investment I made back on myself. You got to change your belief system. You want that dream house? This year, I'm buying my mama a house in the Dominican Republic. What do I got to do? I got to go see all houses. There's events here in Arizona. I know there's events in Miami. I know there's events in Chicago of open houses for real estate, right? Go see these houses. Change your belief system. Go put yourself in rooms. Stop being in a laptop. Go work outside. Go work at a coffee shop. I'm always working at a coffee shop. People are like, yo, charge? What is that, bro? Yeah, I teach people how to develop skill sets, man. I teach people how to develop skill sets that they can free themselves and teach other people how to do it. Well, that sounds fire. Yes, it does. That's what I do, my brother. I've been doing it for the last 3 years. Let's connect, right? You got to change your belief system, man. Change your belief system and watch how everything starts to happen for you. The next one is you got to enjoy the process. Enjoy the process, guys. Forget about the excuses. Enjoy the process and forget about the excuses. Here, what we doing? A lot of excuses. I've seen it. I've seen it in the chats. I don't got to talk to you to see if you're activated. I don't got to talk to you to see if you're doing things. You don't got to show me a T-chart. You don't got to show me and lie on the T-chart every single day that you're doing the work, right? The less that you see me post, the most that you see me doing, okay? Guess what? Enjoy the process. I've enjoyed this process right here. I've enjoyed the lows. I love the lows, right? Because the lows is going to determine how high I'm going to go next. And forget about excuses. Remember, when things are important to people, people will always make time for it. But when things aren't important to people, they will make more excuses for it. Don't let that go over your head. Jay-Z said that. Trust me. All the excuses that you're making right now, this is not important to you. It's not. And remember, if it stinks, it's disinfecting you right now. But it's not important to you if you're making excuses. And I keep it raw like this with my team. I told them straight up going to New Mexico, I'm like, yo, if this was important to you, we'll make time for it. But if it's not important to you, bro, you would just make an excuse. Like right now, you're lying to yourself. I don't make no excuse. I don't make no excuse. My mom almost died these last 14 days. Any moment I could have got a phone call, yo, KD, your mom is gone. And I was running the play, building this business. Not building myself up, building others. Because that's the anointing that my God gave me to change this world and change this new generation. And I'm grateful for that. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to change this new generation. But I enjoy this process. I enjoy the process of helping others. I didn't do that this weekend to just feel good. I had to be in Miami for the FX event, but I decided to go to New Mexico. My mom was going through it. 48 hours, I couldn't talk to my mom. I could have got that phone call any second. And you know what happened? Congratulations, right? I thank Nano for this. I thank Bob Proctor for this. I thank Alex Moore for this. My mind, it's all on my mind. And that's what I told my family. I told my brothers, I told my dad, I told my grandma, I told my whole family, my sister, I told them, I was like, yo, look, it's all in the mind. We focus on the mind and we focus on being negative, the negative asset is going to happen. But when we change our mind and we think positive, when we all pray and we all put it in God's hand, God's going to make it happen. And that's what God did. We all prayed. My family's faith needed to get tested so it could be trusted with this new blessing that's coming. My mom told me, she said, you can't be playing no more with opportunities that get in front of you. And I'm going to be honest with you. I told my team already, all 89 of them that are in my back office, I called every single one of them individually and I let them know, like, yo, bro, stop playing with this. I'm letting you, all 87 of y'all on this call right now, my leaders, my chairman, I told Nano straight up, yo, bro, stop playing with this. I had an hour conversation with Darwin today. Yo, bro, stop playing with this shit, bro. Let's really run this shit up. Excuse my language, but yo, let's really run this up. We got nothing to lose. But we have everything to gain. One more run, bro. One more run. Yeah, you gave 7. Yo, one more run, my dog. Let's do it. Let's run this up. Let me inspire you. Why you think that everybody here got activated? I had to step up to do an event for you to get activated. Come on, bro. Come on, sis. I was already built for this. I had this vision at 16. I just didn't have the mindset to do it. I didn't have the people around me to do it because I forgot. I was thinking about excuses. But it took me at the age of 24 to actually make a decision to make a change in my life. And I made that change in my life 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I made that decision and I haven't looked back. Doesn't matter if I'm sleeping on couches. Doesn't matter if I'm sleeping on floors. Doesn't matter if I'm sleeping on a car. I'm still going to make it happen. But I enjoy this freaking process because I know what God gave me. I know what he did, right? And I don't need to be in front of a stage. I don't need to get anything in my back office. I don't need to get none of that. I'm going to get it from the mud because that's where I come from. I'm going to get it from the mud and I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to be this example to inspire you. And that goes to the next word. The next word is A, which is attitude. Everybody needs to have this attitude here today. Attitude and alteration, okay? It doesn't matter if a birthday's coming up. Doesn't matter who it is. I'm still showing up for my team. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who I have access to. Doesn't matter what. I'm still showing up for my team. I'm participating in all the chats. I'm calling them. I'm checking up on them. Even if you're on my team or not my team, I'm here with you, right? But I had to change my attitude. I had to put myself in a position of forgetting about the back office, about the ranks, and focusing on my people. I started focusing on people and looking at them as people, not as their wallet. And once I started doing that, I started to really understand that, like, yo, pull up on me. Look at Cafecito Wednesdays, man. I changed my attitude of the way that I was looking at things. And everything around me just started to change, man. Cafecito, I started with 3 people. Last Wednesday, I got back from New Mexico. We had 37 people in a room. 10 of those people are not part of our team, but they were just there because they wanted the value. They wanted the information. And I'm telling you guys, when you change your attitude of things, if your mentor is not calling you, if you feel like you're stuck right now, if you feel like you're not getting results, change your attitude, man. Change your attitude. Change your focus. Change your focus. Right now, ask yourself, what is distracting me right now? Because something is distracting you right now. That's why you're not focused on developing yourself. That's why you keep blowing accounts at other accounts. Because where is your focus? What is distracting you? What's the attitude all about? Okay? Guys, we're in the business of people, okay? We're in the business of people. You change your perfection, you change your perception on people, your business will start to change and you will start to change as a person. I want you guys to write this down. What am I willing to change this summer? For real, what am I willing to change this summer, man? What am I willing to change this summer? What are 3 things that I'm going to change this summer? I'm going to write these 3 things down today here on this call right now that I'm going to change this summer. I already know what I had to change. I already know what I had to change. I had to change talking to certain people. I had to change my environment. I had to change who I was actually listening to information to. On this call right now, look, there's 86 plus, and I feel you. I feel your energy. I'm looking at y'all right here in the camera, like, yo, bro, okay, these talking facts, bro. Right? Because there's people that talk to you with conviction, and there's people that talk to you without conviction. I see the real and the fake, man. I know who's actually talking to me, who's actually a product of the product. And you got to understand that. You can't be on every single Zoom call like, oh, yeah, let me follow him. He's a chairman. Oh, he's a P5. Like, no, bro. You got to actually really focus and stop being distracted. Stop being distracted, man. For real, stop being distracted. And that leads me to the next thing, which is the S, which is the sense of urgency. Guys, look, we got to have a sense of urgency in here. We already know where we got the best mentorship. We got the best leadership. We are the face of the US. And we got to talk about this. Talk to people, tell people, this is where we were. This is where I was. This is where I'm at. And this is where I'm going. 100%. Don't let Nano just always be the voice. You got to have this sense of humor. Nano's going Chairman 100 this year. Nano's going to be introduced into the Hall of Fame this year. But it takes all 84 of us that are here on this call to make that decision to actually get him there. It can't just be KD pushing the rock. It can't be just Alex pushing the rock. It can't. And I'm sorry if I singled you out, but these are the people that I actually see doing the work. But for real, it can't be just 2 people running and other leaders on the side. It has to be everybody of all of us here running together. Okay? So we got to have a sense of humor. We got to have a sense of urgency. My fault. Next is the O. We all need to be omnipresent. Nano told me about this word. I looked at him like, what, bro? He's like, KD, you need to be everywhere, bro. Everywhere. Everywhere you need to be, you need to stand out. Yeah, you're a chameleon, bro. You camouflage, you adapt to every situation, but I need you everywhere, bro. That's what he told me. He said, you got to post everything. This call right now, post it. You got to talk to everybody, KD. You got to talk to everybody. You got to talk to everybody. You got to go out there and talk to people. You got to go out there and put yourself out there. You got to put yourself in the rooms. You got to invest back into yourself, right? You got to put yourself out there day in and day out. You got to be omnipresent. I challenge every single one of you guys here today to go talk to 5 new people a day and do the math. You go out there, talk to 5 people a day. We have 7 days in a week. That's 35 people a week, right? Times 4. That's actually 140 new people that you have spoken to about what you do, and you put them in on a list. 140 a month. Times what? We have 6 months left into the year. That's 840 people. 840 people that potentially you could go chairman, chairwoman of this. You see how I took a massive number and I minimized it to the most littlest bit? But who else is doing this? You're cool to drop in the chat like you're doing it, but where's the action? But where's the action? Think about it. You got to be omnipresent everywhere. Everybody got to know what you do. Everybody got to know what you do. And I'm sorry we went over this call, but this is the last word that I got for you. The one. I know that you're the one in your family. Why? Because you're still here. I know that you're the one in your family because you do whatever it takes every single day. All those sacrifices that you do day in and day out, I respect it. I love it. You're the one in your family. If you're the one in your family, drop it in the chat box. I am the one. Because you are the one. I'm going to tell you here right now, you are the one. We asked for leaders, men and women just like you, who are hungry for success, men and women who are ready to lead, men and women who are ready to break the generational curses in their family, men and women who want to make the change in this world. We asked for you. And guess what God did? He gave it to us. And he gave it to us at a right, perfect time. But now it's time for all of us to really focus. And I want you guys to do me a favor, right? Look at the word that I gave you. It says grinder season, right? It's time to grind. It's the season of grind. And this is not the season just to grind for the summer, these next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. This is the grind season. This is the grinders. Guess what? Nano is working on that's why he's not here on this call right now. He's here on this call, but he's in a meeting right now. He's working on so many things behind the scenes that we don't even know. And it's all coming soon. All these updates are happening like this. They say you want to ride the wave or you want to get left behind. You want to ride the wave or you want the wave to ride you? What do you want? You want to ride the wave, right? So guess what, guys? It's the grinder season right now. It's the grinder season. We're looking for the grinders. We're looking for the one that actually really want to make this happen. The ones that really are doing whatever it takes to actually make this happen. And I'm excited for what's coming. I'm excited for all the updates because Croatia is just going to be a quick little picture of what's coming. But this week is just another quick little picture of what exactly Neno has been working on for the last 30, 60 days behind the scenes. He hasn't told anybody. He just let a little bit of our leaders know. He even asked me like, yo, come to Miami. I'm like, yo, bro, we in grind mode right now, bro. I'll meet you there soon. I'll see you in Cancun. After Cancun, we'll plan a little tour and we do what we got to do. But right now it's that grinder season. Right now we're looking for the willing. We're looking for the focus. And we're looking for who actually truly deserves to have a spot on this table with us. 100%. I'm telling you, we're looking for the grinders. And that's what I got for you. It's the grinder season. And this season, this is how we're going to finish this year. This is how we're going to finish this year right here. And real quick, if this was fire, you got some value of this, you got some breakthroughs, there's some flames in the chat box, man. There's some flames in the chat box. After this call, man, I want all you guys to have a conversation with yourselves. For real. I want you guys all to have a conversation with you. You feel me? Have a conversation with you guys. There's so many events. There's so many amazing things that's happening day in and day out, guys. There's so many updates. There's so many things coming out. There's so many leaders stepping out of their comfort zone. Like, look, guys, shout out to my sister, Julie. She's having a Super Saturday event coming out. Super Saturday event, guys, coming out June 17. June 17, Julie's having an event. Chicago, June 17, has another Super Saturday coming out. Like, guys, look at all this that's happening. If you're in these cities, yo, step up. Come to these events. Here in Phoenix, Arizona, June 24th. Look at this. I'm not even focusing on no chairmans. I'm not focusing on no leaders. I'm focusing on the new wave. This is the new wave out here in our organization. This is the new wave of Arizona right here. Right? This is the new wave right here. And guess what? Out of this new wave, shout out to David, shout out to Sam, shout out to Santi, shout out to my brother Robert, shout out to Cedric. They're investing into themselves and they're coming here to Arizona. I'm running a lock-in Arizona from the 16th into the 26th. A 10-day lock-in developing leaders. Guys, we're in a season of straight grinding. If you're really in grind mode, drop a grind in the chat box for me. Drop a grind in the chat box if you're ready to grind. Because, guys, look, we have all these updates. We have these Super Saturdays. We have amazing speakers. This is the wave right here. This is the wave. You feel me? And I'm excited to be here on top of this wave. And I know all of us are on top of the wave, guys, because right now in the US, it's us. Right here, it's us. It's us. Okay? I love you guys. Alex, any words you want to say, my brother? Talk to me.
Man, I think that the last thing that I'll say, if God is for me, who can be against me? If God is for us, who can be against us, fam? You got to understand, we run with the center of what goes on, and that's what's going to take us there. You guys need to stay on par. You need to stay at it. And if you need that bump up, just reach out. Because it's either me or KD that's going to activate you. It's Jess. It's all these people who are here to really take us there, fam. You just got to show up and you just got to do it. You just got to do it. There's events that are taking place. Like those are the Super Saturdays. And then there's other events that are taking place. I know that there's events happening in Toronto. There's happening in LA now. LA is activated now. You know, Sacramento's activated. Miami's activated. All these places are activated. Is your city currently activated? And if it's not, what are you going to do to put it on the map? What are you going to do to make it happen? We have to sacrifice, or if we don't, what we want is going to become the sacrifice, fam. It's just what it is. You guys are here to really, you guys are the ones, as they said, you guys are the ones, your willingness is, you know, your will is not for sale. So let's just get it. I love you, brother. Thank you so much for this call. I mean, if they don't do it now, then I just don't know. We'll see you in 6 months because we'll still be here. We'll still be doing what we do. So I love y'all. Let's get it.
I love y'all too. Real quick before we dip, fam, remember, we also have Croatia coming up, okay? Guys, if you guys don't know this, I Am Mastery Academy is actually celebrating their 10-year anniversary next month, okay? 10 years of educating, 10 years of all the education that's happening here. This company has been out for 10 years. Like, wow. We also going to be in Croatia, guys. If you need help, a game plan, call Neno, call the leaders, you can hit me up personally. You need a game plan, and yo, bro, look, I need to make this much to go here. What flight do I get? Guys, reach out to us in the next week or so. Right now, as leaders, we're working on a game plan on knowing what flights, what city, what country to fly into. That's going to be very, very cost efficient for you to be able to make it there. Okay, so make sure, guys, we're communicating with whoever's coming to Croatia. Get your tickets, you know, set up a game plan. Like if we're speaking legit right now, we actually are about 89 days, 88 days close to Croatia. You know what I'm saying? And look, don't look at it like, damn, I'm dropping this much, but look at it like, wow, I'm expending on myself X amount to go and actually learn new information. So I'll see you guys in Cancun. Those are coming to Cancun. I'll see some of you guys in Croatia. And guys, set your intentions for tonight. Like I said, ask yourself the question of what are 3 things that you're going to change for the summer. What is you going to change right after this call, guys? And I'm excited real quick. Just some pump it ups in the chat box because I'm ready to pump it up and pump it up.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you